never been less prepared. I can't speak. I haven't slept.
Well, hopefully the coffee will work.
Cheers, everybody.
Yes, good morning. Good morning.
Happy Friday. We're standing by these flowers as a tribute to the kind person that sent them to us. We thank you enormously and can't believe how amazing they are. They've got so many different varieties in them.
Absolutely stunning flowers.
We're having a bit of a low spot, weren't we, with our broadcasting? We were thinking, I had to persuade Fifi to even turn it on because she said, and I said, don't be so stupid. Everybody loves you, you're famous, and everybody wants to see you because you're so gorgeous. And she said,
Anyway, these amazing flowers arrived with a wonderful note.
It was a boost to us thinking, yes, maybe we will turn it on. Thank you.
Yes, and perked us up no end, didn't it? So you know who you are, and we thank you from the bottom of our heart. Honestly, these flowers are amazing. I've been looking at them today. We've got chrysanthemums in there, which have got a deep pink, and then they've got sort of like a lime green frosting, and gerbers or gerbers, I never know. I always think of gerbils and gerbers
in anybody's world, but gerbers in Fiona's world.
And we've got beautiful clematis, and it's just the most stunning bouquet. So I can't thank you enough, and you've really perked us up, cheered us up no end.
And we've got the coffee because I'm half asleep.
Oh yeah, what happened to you last night?
I'm not going to broadcast. I didn't get any sleep, so my brain isn't working.
Let's just say she had an annoying mouse. Oh dear. So
the perks of living in a countryside house.
In a lovely old farmhouse, yes. Well, that'll teach you. So today I've got some bits and pieces to show you. Not loads actually today, but I am also going to do a 20% off certain items. Biggish items of furniture actually. You'll need to come in to see which ones they are, but the reason being is I've got a bit of a backlog going on at home. I've been buying lots of furniture, I've been at home painting like a fiend, and consequently I've got no room to put things. So there's a few things that we've had around for a little while, and so I'm going to do 20% off, and I'll try and sort of show a few of them as we go round, but definitely worth popping in just to come in and have a look and have a little chat with me and see what we can do.
I just thought of a rose between two thorns.
Actually, several roses between two thorns here, but they are so pretty. They're just beautiful.
They are. Let me see if I can turn this round.
Yes.
Hold on. Bear with us. I'm trying to use my brain. So we can't emphasise enough how beautiful these flowers are. In fact, the name of the production is Lucy Butler Flowers. So.
Yeah, well done, Lucy Butler. They're beautiful. So
very nice. Take it away, Fifi.
Well, let's start with the paints, shall we? The amazing French paint, which is just the core backbone of the business, and it's fair to say that it's gone completely mad with paint, and we are now just coming up to that time of year when the nighttime temperatures are staying above 10 degrees at night, which is very good. And as soon as they do, that means that you can start painting your outside furniture with the fantastic al fresco paints. I also use them to paint indoor stuff, and if anybody's been following my Instagram and Facebook page and seen my last post, I posted a big dresser that I painted in the wonderful new limited edition blue, which is called Dive In. I don't know if you can see that. It's a lovely colour, and I haven't got the dresser here because I've got no room to put it on. Hi, Symes.
Hello.
So here's a board, a sample board. I just painted over the top of one of Meg's, what would you call that, where you use it with loads of paints on? I didn't plan it on being textured. No, she mixes a paint on a palette, and she used this as a palette, and I just painted over the top of it. That's why it's rough, but that's the colour. But interestingly enough, I thought you might like to see what happens when you add wax to the top of it, if you do a mixture of the French browning wax and defining wax, and it changes it to this lovely old sludge sort of blue, which I think is absolutely beautiful. So if you're wanting to go with the bright and contemporary, which is what I did with the dresser at home, but then you wanted to change it to more of a sort of an oldie world type thing, then adding the wax makes a lovely effect. And I don't know, can you see that? Can you actually see the contrast?
Contrast is.
Yeah, okay, so that's good. And then during the week, we had the epic task of taking every last single tin of paint off the paint cabinet, shoving it across this way so that we've got this much wall space to put up a board, which will be from pretty much floor to ceiling, to start putting up the 150 new wall paints. And these are going to be coming in the little sachets. If you can see these little sachets, they are 10 mils and they're 95p each, and they will be hanging on the board across here so people can come in and pick their samples that they wish to take, and then they can order their 2.5 litre tins and we can then get them delivered in the next day. So very, very excited to get that done. And I'm having the board made up as we speak, and so that big old ugly old gap there will be filled with all the lovely new wall paints, so I'm very excited about that. Most of the things actually that I've had in new have been left at home, which is not very helpful when you're doing a Facebook Live, but simply there was no room in the van and there's not much room here. So if we just point the camera into general areas, the beautiful big urns, they're off to their new home tomorrow. They're going to a fabulous house up in Gloucestershire. We've got lots of these lovely pieces of treen, which to you and I who didn't know what treen was until fairly recently, that's just anything wooden. And some really lovely antique pieces there. We've had these gorgeous little photograph frames in, very good value, very pretty. Nice presents if anybody's interested in buying some presents.
Hey Neil, welcome.
Hello Neil, good morning. Can you manage all right there, Ginger? You've got only a spare arm?
Just half asleep.
And then these two little chairs, these have sold, they're going out on Saturday morning. I think we'll just have to have a wander and just sort of see where we're at.
Look, there's the little mouse.
Oh yes, that's the little mouse that Meg painted from Woodland Art Studio.
Isn't that cute?
I thought that'd be lovely as a little child's wardrobe, and the inside has all been painted out in pale blue from the alfresco range. That's duckling. So let's have a wander and see. We've got this lovely table and chairs. This is a late Regency period table with 6 chairs. The underneath, the beautiful sturdy table, what would you call it? Like a leg pedestal. That's the word, pedestal. That's all been painted in the same duckling. There'll be a reduction on that as well. So if anybody wants to come in and talk to me about that, they can. Still got this one in here, which is £4.75, absolutely superb value with its hidden drawer. Oops, I can never do it if I'm not straight in front of it. That's really good value. It's got 2 keys, lovely drawers, really good condition, £4.75. This has just come in this week.
Oh, that's nice.
115. I guess it would be
Wow,
like a
that's
little.
really good value.
It is extremely good value. It's got a nice big deep drawer in it. Nice
Could be a
chunky
work
legs.
surface in a kitchen.
Yeah, it could be used as a side table or a sideboard, little area in the kitchen. Just a chunky bunks, just a really nice little piece. So that's not going to be hanging around for long, I don't imagine. We've got this lovely little hand-painted chest of drawers with its little secret drawer at the top, which I painted bright blue on the inside. That's £299.95. Some lovely French mirrors up here now. Big mirrors, big mirrors. I'm going to do 20% off the big mirrors. That one's £425, and you can't see it because there's a bookcase in front of it, but it goes down almost to the floor. Really lovely, really stylish. That's £425, and that will have 20% off. This lovely old Irish peasant dresser with its millions of layers of paint which have been added over the years. That's £875, and that will have 20% off as well. And this has got loads of layers of paint on it because it would have been in one of the poorest Irish peasants' homes. And every so often, if they had some old paint left over at the bottom of a tin, they would repaint the unit. And that's why you get this lovely build-up of all the old paint. I bet that could tell a few stories, that dresser. This lovely blue chest of drawers here, this is £375. expect there could be a little deal on this if somebody's interested. I thought this would look very nice near a beach because it's got that sort of faded denim sort of look about it. 2 definites here. This is 485. This is a really super footstool, and that one will have 20% off. And this little table here, which is quite a Chinesey looking little table, it's a square table, 255, really solid, and that one will have 20% off as well. So I just need to make a lot of room. This is gorgeous, this lovely mirror with the lion's heads on. Can't actually see where the label is, it's just around the corner there, but 20% off all the big mirrors. Might do a little bit something on this fish sideboard as well. I don't know why I'm being so in the mood for doing some reductions today, but I am, so I just want to bring in all the new stuff. Got some of these darling little stools, only got 3 left I think now, 44.95, little rustic peasant stools. And we've got the lovely Moody Mare transfers, which are super to use and can transform a piece of painted furniture. We've got the this, which I think is great for anybody who's into what's the wizard boy called?
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
You know who I mean, don't you? Very, very famous. Loads of books written by. Anyway, I thought that this would be really fantastic. Harry Potter, for dressing up the Harry Potter sort of style. Comes with the mortarboard as well, and it's got its ribbon, its robes at the back, its ceremonial graduation things, and that is £45. Honest to God, I can't speak today, and I did actually have some sleep, so I don't know what's my excuse. Just old age, I think. So shall we go and have a little look outside and possibly up here? There's another glorious mirror here. This one's 385, and I'll do 20% on the big mirror. So mirrors, mirrors. You want mirrors, you want big stonky mirrors, you want a really good deal, then come in and see me. For those people that didn't see this last week, we've got this fantastic, well, I just think it's the most beautiful colour, the side table here, console table. Look at the carving on this and these lovely pattern on these little knobbly bits, and that's 450, and we just happen to have that beautiful Indian mirror, which is 409.95, and again, guess what? Some discount on that one. We're in the mood today. Not discounted, but worth just showing. Bearing in mind we've got the Queen's Jubilee coming up. Don't know if you can focus in on that crown ginge. That's 295, done by a local artist, with the purple showing through the gold leaf at the back, and I think that's absolutely lovely. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't sell till after the Jubilee in some ways, so that I can use it in the window display. I'm also painting up some of the outside crowns to put in the window. This is a nice little box. Can't remember where the price is on that one. Here it is. That is $74.95. Fabric lined on the inside. Make a great little toy box, but it's got sort of faded magnolias on there. Morning, Ken. How are you? Needs to come and see me, have coffee. Oops. Do you want a quick look outside? This is a nice little stool. $34.95. I don't know if you can see that through the gold stenciled on the top.
It's lovely.
And we've got this nice little unit here. This would be a great project actually if somebody wanted to paint it. It's a little bit scratched on the top, but that would sand out easily. That's $47.95, and it's got all the nice detailing on there, which would look great painted up. We've got our beautiful lady in the window, $84.95, bit of garden sculpture, and these 2 lovely antique chairs, £65 each. I bought those out. I think it's the auction day today for the garden stuff. So there will be probably quite a few people in Wootton, so I thought I'd put these out. And these are lovely. These are plant stands. They're $42.95 each, and they've got spikes on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. And they just sort of fit into your planter or into your flower bed or against your wall so that your plants can grow up them. Or you can put them
something, right? Was going to pop over, but life events cropped up. We'll try and DM. Okay, Ken. I'll look forward to that.
Those can also be planted in a 3, like in a triangle, so you can have your plant in the middle of it and it grows up round it, which looks great. I'm going to be sorry to see those go. Don't they look lovely in the window?
Yes, they do. Very
Right, so
tech-free.
these crowns, we've got small ones and large ones. 31.25 for the small one, and 31. Oh, hang on, no, they're both large ones. So 31.25 for the large ones, and I've got some smaller ones somewhere. But these look great painted up in the alfresco, and again for the Jubilee I've been painting up in red, whites and blues, and gold, just because. So those look really nice. I've got a vintage, he's a funky driver and his little funked up the car, wasn't he? 38.95 for the vintage watering can. We've got the lovely armillary up here, looks great in the garden, either on a post or just on the lawn. That is 54.95. Got the compass, 115. These get progressively more and more rusty, and the more rusty they get, the better they look. And then we've got the usual bits and pieces. I rather love this spike stake. This is 34.95, and it's really robust. So if you've got something that needs to have a bit of a stake to support it, you'll absolutely love these. And we've got the large poppy stakes as well, which is 16.75.
Where's the lorry today, Simon's saying?
Oh God, I've only just recovered from the shopping mall. We've got a lovely outside mirror here, which is 189.95, and some more of these plant supports. You can see them more easily there. So that's pretty much it. One thing just to remind people, now of course when people are getting their garden kitchens together and their barbecues etc. together, this little stainless steel and aluminium topped table with its drawer and its lovely vintage look is a fantastic little table. That's 350, but we might be able to do a little bit on that one as well. So today is the day to come in and snaffle yourself some bargains, and I will be here again tomorrow. So come in and have a little chat, and that's it till next week.
Well done, you did very well.
Survived.
You
Yes.
did very well,
Actually enjoyed
considering
having
you were not in the mood. You did it.
Yes.
Well done, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Have a great week,
Have
everyone.
a lovely sunny weekend, and yeah, we'll see you again next time.
See you next time. And again, thank you to the lovely person that sent these
Hearts. Love
hearts.
you.
Yes.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.